Hello everyone and welcome. Today we will talk about syllogism. Syllogism is a part of logical reasoning where we deduce some kinds of valid conclusion or some kind of inferences based upon the given propositions. So let's understand the structure of this topic first. See, in this topic what will happen? Examiner will give you a set of statements like this. Now, the information given in the statement may not be actually true. See, some winters are summer. It is not practically possible. But in these kind of question, if something is written, then you need to assume this to be true. And based upon these statement, you will have a set of conclusions. And you need to tell whether this conclusion can be drawn from these given statements or not. So I hope the structure is clear. Now, before dealing with or before solving any question related to this topic, we need to understand some very important concepts. Let's understand all those concepts one at a time. This is your concept number one. It says, do not assume anything. While solving these questions, you need to take care that you will not assume anything from your side. You need to draw the inference based upon the information given in the statement itself. Okay, now what is the meaning of this concept? Let's try to understand this question and let's try to find out the valid conclusion. Now see, statement 1 says Seema is very intelligent. Done. Statement 2 says Seema and Rita are friends. Now these are the statements. Now based upon these two statements, we need to tell whether conclusion 1 is right conclusion or wrong conclusion, or more precisely a valid conclusion or invalid conclusion. So see, Seema is a man. So it might possible that a lot of people will say, sir, this will be the wrong conclusion, this will be invalid conclusion. Why? Because sir, we know that Seema is the name of a man. Sorry, Seema is the name of a woman. So that is why this conclusion 1 has to be wrong. Now, those who made this conclusion 1 invalid, they will also say, sir, conclusion 2 should be a valid conclusion because, sir, Seema in our country is the name of a woman. Hence, this conclusion 2 should be a valid conclusion. But guys, now, I'll say conclusion 2 is not valid. Why? Or let me explain you what should be the right answer here. See, now, in the statement 1, do we have any information regarding the gender of Seema? Do we have any information? No. What about statement 2? In statement 2, do we have any information regarding the gender of Seema? No. So we do not have information regarding the gender of Seema. So, sir, since gender of Seema is not defined in any of the statement given, that is why we cannot draw conclusion 1. We cannot say that conclusion 1 will follow, or we cannot say that conclusion 1 is valid. Now, let's talk about conclusion 2. Since sir, neither in statement 1 nor in statement 2, the gender of Seema is defined, that is why we cannot say that conclusion 2 should be valid or conclusion 2 should be followed. Now, because now we can see neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 should be the answer. But now it might possible that now some of you will say, sir, if Seema is not a man and Seema is not a woman, then how is it possible? In this world, either some people are men or other people are women. This kind of scenario is there. But guys, since gender is not defined, so it might possible that Seema is not a man as well as not a woman. Seema might belong to third gender also. Okay, so that is why the answer of this question should be neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2. Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 will follow. Kindly mark it down. Okay, let's move on. Let's solve one more problem. Now, let's talk about this question. Given statement 1, Siddharth is the topper of the state. Statement 2, Siddharth is going to market. Now, based upon these two statements, we need to tell whether conclusion 1 will follow or conclusion 2 will follow or not. Now, see, conclusion 1 says Siddhartha has got highest marks in mathematics. Now, see, I know statement 1 is talking about Siddhartha and it says Siddharth is topper of the state. Now, statement 1 is telling us that Siddharth is topper only. Statement 1 is not telling us anything regarding the subjects of Siddharth. So, I cannot say whether Siddhartha has got highest marks in mathematics or not. That is why statement 1 or conclusion 1 is not valid. Because statement 1 is telling us that Siddhartha is topper, but statement 1 is not talking about the subject of Siddhartha. It might possible that Siddhartha has topped the state in commerce field. Siddhartha has topped the state in the arts field. Okay, it might possible that Siddhartha has mathematics as his subject or not. Okay, so conclusion 1 is not valid here. Now, conclusion 2 says Siddharth has purchased a bicycle. Now, in statement 2, we only know that Siddhartha is going to market. In statement 1, neither in statement 1 nor in statement 2 is indicating or has information related to what Siddhartha has purchased. That is why conclusion 2 should be invalid again. I hope you got the answer of this question or this problem should be neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. This should be the right answer. I hope guys the concept number 1 is clear. It was do not assume anything from your side. Thank you.